Aerobics Oz Style, and thanks for your company today. Well, we've got on to our warm-up routine. Hopefully you can join us right this moment for some abdominal training today. So it's not just working on the front of the body, the emphasis is also on the back of your body. Gently bending down on top of your feet, anchor your heels down. So you want to feel as though your weight is centered and balanced over the tops of the feet. Draw your knees together, release your shoulders, relax the muscles of your neck as you just settle your hands on your hips. 5, come down 6, and 7. All right, do the same thing with the feet slightly apart. Now with this movement, really focus on tracking your knee over the center of your feet. So we don't want the knees rolling in like this. Press down through the heels. If you need to have your legs a little closer, that's okay. Do it again, a little bit wider. So beginning to challenge also the leg muscles. If you're comfortable doing a little turn out with the feet, try that. Not so much of a bend. We'll only do that when we take the feet out a little wider, which is right now. So just step it out another half a foot distance. Good. 4 more. 3. We'll work on the upper body in a while. Pressing it up. Squeeze your bottom, little lift. And 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let it reach. Now work into your arms, not too quickly. Just flow. Flow again. 4 more. Start to access into the muscles of the upper body. Just a little bit of a scoop to the front and diagonally. See that you're drawing the other shoulder to the back of the room. So you're kind of working into a little stretch here. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Go back to your swings again. Lift it up. A little high. 4, 3. Let's try that little push up. Draw the shoulders back, gang. Okay, with the hands going back onto your hips. Little step touch. Do it again. 4 more. Now take that little tap to the back of the room. So lengthen out through your hip. 5 and 6, 7. One more time. Start back with your feet together again. Bend and stretch. Work your heels down. Now with your arms relaxed by the side, what we're going to do, elevate and depress the shoulders, push, push. If you have very limited range in your shoulders, just do what you can. Turn this one into a bicep curl. Extend. Step out with your right foot, sinking. Really working on tracking that back knee over the center of your foot. Press it down. Now draw your legs together again. Continue moving. 8, 7. Don't want to feel like you're jumping onto your toes with this one. And then step the other leg forward again. Anchor it down. And 5, 6, and 8. Pressing it. Turn it into an upright curl. Draw your hands just up there, up to the very top of the chest. Pull your waist in. We're almost done with the arms. 4, 3, 2. Take it out and wide again. Sinking. A little bigger, so we're going to access into the muscles of the legs. In a moment, I'm going to really focus on the muscles along the side of the body with the same step. 4, 3, begin to lunge out. So we go side to side and stretch that arm. So you can see there's a slight tilt with the shoulders. A stretching action should be felt along the side of the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flow with both arms up. A little high on this last section. And take a deep, deep breath every once in a while. Inhale and exhale. 5, 6, 7. Go back to the little bend and stretch again. This time, can you isolate the legs? Hold them steady. Lengthen out through the side of the body. Careful not to lift the heel up like this, so you want your weight sitting comfortably over your feet. Good. And releasing it here. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Bring the arms down. Draw your hands, put your thumbs on the inner knee. You need to slide your feet wider. Take a stretch as your hands go to your bent knee. Turn your trunk towards that leg. Now reach the arms up, drawing a half circle over, and come back down. Bend that knee sharply over the heel. Draw the thigh muscle up here. And releasing it here. Now I want you to bring your legs in together. We're going to take a deep breath. Just some stretching actions for the muscles of the abs and the back. Do this several times. When you come back, we'll be ready down on the floor to start you off on some abdominal exercises. We'll see you soon. Now, when we're talking about abdominal muscles, we're referring to exercises that not only going to help to improve strength, but also create mobility. Remember, your abdominal muscles work in tandem with your back muscles. So movements such as rotation are really very great, good exercises to help keep you very mobile, supple and strong in this waistline. And the first exercise focuses on rotational. You'll need to actually kneel. So if you have difficulty kneeling, grab a blanket and place it under the knee. The positioning of your legs, I'm going to be pedantic about this. The knees need to be wider than the width of your hips. So if you can just see me front on. When I kneel, notice how the shape of my legs, my knees are a little wider to help create a base. Okay, the arms, one arm goes out to the side. Now let me demonstrate before you do it. You're going to sink down, reach your hand underneath the body. As you're coming up, push on this arm so you don't just collapse on your shoulder. So we'll try that 3 times on one side. Here we go. Go down on 2. 1, 2, then come up on 2 counts. Repeat again. Keep your bottom nice and high. Emma, try taking your knees a little bit wider. Press down for 2 counts and up for 2 counts. Good. Hold it right here. Let's do it on the other side. So you breathe out. 2, 1, 2. Come down. 1, 2. Roll out of it. 2 more. 1, 2. Try and get that shoulder to touch the floor. Scoop the tummy in. Lovely. Now just another little instruction. When you're about to turn, squeeze your tummy muscles in and generate the twist up to the point of the waistline so the hips don't turn with your body. Let's try that again on the other arm. Look at your knees. Breathe in. 2 counts down. 1, 2. Press on the other hand to come up. Again, 1, 2. Press down onto the other hand. That's more supportive for the shoulder. Last one, down, 2, and up. Good. Try it on this side. Scoop the tummy in and press. Breathe in on the way up. Exhale. Inhale, hold the waist in firmly. Good. Once more on the same side. Lovely. And then what you can do is draw the legs together, sit back to rest. Stretch there. It's a fantastic exercise. Fantastic also if you want to get some strength work in your shoulder muscles. It's not a strong shoulder work, but it's also good for people generally quite weak in this area. We're continuing with rotational work. So tummy muscles should not, exercising your abdominals should not be all about flexion. You need to also work in rotation. Cross your legs, draw your arms to about a shape of a V. They should be forward where you can see them at all times. Breathe out, you're going to twist. 1, 2, 3, swing back 4. 1, 2, 3, swing back 4 again. 1, 2, 3, come back. Be sure that you're breathing out as you're turning. So you exhale, 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 big breath on the way back. Good, chest remains wide. Good, finish it off on the left side. 1, 2, 3, release. For a lot of people, holding your arms out can be quite tiring. It's a good idea just to release. Alternate your cross position of the legs. Lean your body forward to help stretch out. Now, if you have difficulty in straightening your back, sit on a firm support. A couple of folded blankets can offer good support, help to raise your back. So try that if you do have blankets there. We're going to twist into the opposite direction. Breathe in. Good. How does that feel? 1, 2, 3. Pay attention to the back. Don't push your body beyond what it can manage. Press, press. Spread your fingers wide and really energize your arms. Now, if your arms are just there, it becomes very heavy on the shoulder, so extend out. Let's try that again. Good. Pull that tummy in. 1, 2, 3, and releasing it here. Let your shoulders release. Bring the head forward. Okay, so we'll now go on to more traditional exercise. Once it will be lying down onto our back. Remember to bend those knees. Lower back stays grounded. Take your hands. Little support come from your hands for your head. Elbows need to be wide like a coat hanger. Also be careful you don't drop your elbows, so when you lift, they're sitting back here. Slightly raise them. Inhale 2 counts up on the exhale. Tummy muscles remain nice and flat. Keep them flat throughout the movement. Only come up as high as you can maintain the flatness of the abdominal muscles. Pull the waist in. It doesn't take much of a movement, lifting. Knees are soft. There's no gripping of the leg muscles. Relax your feet onto the ground. 2 more. Last one, only manage what you can do, and then releasing it here. Now I'd like you to stretch your legs out, bring your head down to the floor, have a little stretch, keep those abdominal muscles active. We're going to lie here for a few moments. When we come back, we'll move on with our training. See you soon. Welcome back. On this last section of our tummy workout, we're going to work some more into rotational exercise to challenge the muscles running across the front of your body. Now we'll start by resting one foot on the knee and the upper leg, that same side, the arm stays down. So you're actually crisscrossing over. This hand goes behind the head for support. Be careful not to, and pull into the back of the neck. Come down with the head, you breathe in, 2 counts up again. So you exhale on 2, inhale to lower. Okay, pressing it down. It offers you a better rhythm, more control. Often when we do the exercise quickly, we end up just working through momentum. Good. Now see that the other hand remains on the ground and you just continue to slide it towards the foot. Good. Pressing 1, 2. Again, your eyes should be looking towards the upper knee. So watch that neck of yours. And let's do that 2 more times. Lifting 1. Make this the last one, please. Pressing it out. Change over, and let's go to this side. Press through. Naturally, if you're an advanced exerciser, pace the movement that's a little bit more appropriate to your level of fitness. Certainly go a little faster or come up a bit higher. Okay, so you can make it a bit more challenging. I'm just offering a sort of a medium range. So there's something there for everybody. Lower back stays down, upper knee moves towards the center of your chest, so the knee is not made to just drop to the side. Really starts to causes a little bit of unstableness across your pelvis as the knee is just down here. See how my hips tend to shift as I'm bringing a weight up? Because all of a sudden the weight is just falling off to the side. So watch for that, the knee points into the body. Now let's do that one more time. Hang in there, lift up high, and then releasing it. The neck is challenged because it's often held up, so just release the head down occasionally, rest the arms. Tighten up the leg muscles. You can see the back of your waist just slightly off the mat in that natural curve. Okay, let's move on again, everybody. This is a little bit more challenging for a lot of people. If you find this is a little hard on your back, please release one foot to the ground. Let's work with one leg. Hands go behind the head, there. Inhale and exhale. Again on the 2 counts. Lifting it. So try with both legs. Hold that waist in. If it's getting tired on your back, put one foot down. Flatten your tummy. Lift it. Not a big movement. And another 2 more. 1, 2, down for 2. Keep your knees flexed and releasing it here. Now in this next last exercise, the head will be held up. Draw your knees closer in towards the chest. Press the back of your waist down. Raise the chest. Just kind of isometrically holding it there. Feeling a little stronger, extend your legs out but keep it fairly high. Don't let the back muscles arch. Move the chest closer to the legs and then draw the knees as you rest the head. Let's try that again. Breathe out, extend. Hold it there. And then come back down. One more. Here we go. Extend it out. Hold it. Keep the breath flowing through the body. Lift the chest up more. Grab the back of your legs. Draw the knees up and pull your body further up to your thighs. Now I'm going to get you to quickly sit upright. So you inhale, roll back. Exhale, up you come. Lovely work. Come on to your knees, class. It's a bit of back work here. So what I want you to do is lie prone. Hands go under the forehead, lengthen out your legs. So for a moment, just have a watch. Up for 2 counts and down for 2 counts. If you can just go through that. I'm just going to move myself around the girls. Just point out a few things that you need to be aware of. So with this particular exercise, working nicely into your back. Stretch your legs so the feet should not be up, they're down. Imagine your knees are really nailed into the floor. So with Emma, she tends to roll her legs out like that. See that you don't do that. Coming up only as high as you can keep this long, so you're not grinding, jamming into the lower back. How are you feeling, Emma? Okay, so you exhale upon the lift. Inhale as you come down, do that again. Just quickly over here to Mia. Stretching out. So you can see Mia has got a far higher extension, much stronger in the back here. It's a little bit more supple in that area. If that's your case, you need to watch that you don't bring the body up too high. Now we'll just do this 2 more times. Exhaling, draw your waist muscles in nice and tight, buttocks firm. Make this the last one, and push up onto your knees and come up into that nice little stretch. Thanks, Mia. All the way down. Always do a little bit of a stretch after those sort of back exercises. Follow it up with something like this. Well, speaking of stretch, that's exactly what we have for you. So remain in this and we'll see you soon. Spread out onto your hands and onto your knees. Your body wants to look like a tabletop, so from the top of the head right down into your tailbone, nice and flat. Scoop the tummy muscles in. Your hips are stacked over your thighs. We're going to stretch out those back muscles, so you're going to curl your tailbone underneath, aim it, and then run your spine into a rounded position all the way down. The final part is when the crown of the head moves to the floor. And then you lengthen firstly from your tailbone through the center of the spine, and then draw your head up. Now, exercise should recommend that you do it slowly, so let's try that again. Draw your tummy in from the bottom, move your tailbone down, and you kind of feel a rippling effect along the spine. Release the neck, let go of the neck, don't be tense or anxious, and then release, move your tailbone to the opposite end of the room, bring your head forward and releasing it here. Good. Now it's time to stretch. Remember that rotational exercise we did? Well, we'll follow that up. Scoop down. Remember the knees come apart. Rest down. Drop the weight into the shoulders. Don't worry, you're not going to hurt yourself. If it's just a little uncomfortable, apply a little bit more pressure to this arm to help keep the weight just off that sensitive shoulder. Bottom's really high. Then pull yourself up. Let's do the other side. So girls, face your head towards the water. Speaking of water, have a look at that view. Not at the girls' views, but basically the opera house and the bridge. Isn't that just wonderful? Fantastic. All within the city, Sydney area. I mean, how fantastic is that? So you've got the city just out there. Look at that. Botanical gardens and the water. Just really a fantastic location. Used by a lot of people, runners, walkers. Weekends, very popular spot. All right, girls, coming out of that. Sorry, I kept you in there a little longer. And then seated in a cross-leg position. Now, lateral stretch. Find this one. Nice across the sides of the body. To get that openness in the chest, press down on top of this hand and turn. So you get this part a little bit more exposed. Bring your hand down, raise this arm up, so the arm always framing the face, it doesn't come forward. Then as you gently lean, there should be no pressure applied to the shoulder, so the shoulder is not doing this. Now turn, really open up the side of the ribs. Explore your range of motion, and then bring your hands down. Recross your legs, and ground the tips of your fingers behind your body. Lift the center of your chest up. Keep yourself nice and wide across. And then release it down here. Now you need to swing onto your knees for this next stretch. Lunging forward, move this hip towards the floor. Hands can rest on the bent leg. If you have difficulty resting on the back knee, try it with the fingers down, curl the toes. Maybe you can just take the weight off slightly, or better still, on several cushions. Great stretch for these hips. And then release. Let's try it on the other side. Pressing it down, draw the shoulders back. Bring the head back over the center of your chest. And let it go. Okay. Come back to a seated cross-leg position again. In this one, the knees are raised, so you can link your hands beneath the knees at the back of your thigh. Get them right up into the crease of the thigh. Roll your body back. If you prefer to have your feet apart or together, okay, the cross position is not comfortable, try it like this. roll back, scoop it there, wait there, have a quick look at the screen on our website. The information that we have for you will give you details on the videos we have on offer. Remember, we've got 3 new additions: Pilates, high energy, and belly dancing. How's that? So looking at toning your abdominal muscles from a different way. So check that out. And release your chest forward. Now spread your feet out to the side of the room. Use your fingertips to help lengthen your arms. Push down through the back of the knees. Sitting upright is quite challenging for your abdominals and your back muscles. So these can all be considered great exercise to firm this area of the body. From here we'll add a little rotation. Over you go. Hope you've enjoyed the exercises today, folks. Some new ones, some old ones, but more importantly that you benefited from them. So look after yourself, and we'll see you the next time with the Aerobics Oz Style team.